Hello, hello, hello. at the door. I'll see you in heaven.
Welcome to the 1 minute early pre show, where we're more likely less than 10 seconds away from starting, but I'm going to call it a minute anyway.
Check, check.
Both soundbars seem to be coming in just fine. So,
Yep.
that's already a win for the day.
Yeah, also, I got it on the TV. I could hear it and everything.
Oh, nice. That is going to get
Yeah.
annoying for you.
Well, no. I muted it. I'm just making sure that the audio's there. I'm just checking,
Okay.
like, what our shit looks like.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. So, the reason the Keef Bowl is the Keef Bowl is sad.
Yep, we hopping right into this.
Right. So,
Lava hates Keith Bowls.
no, yeah, I
Action.
do. Yeah. So, the Keef Bowl, very rarely do you get, like, a really good fucking Keef Bowl. And you usually need, like, a nug. But usually, when you're doing Keef Bowls, you're at the end of the rope. So
Yep.
you're trying
Yep.
to use whatever you got to kind of like maneuver. I've even keef bowl like a roach because I had so much
Yeah.
keef that you
Yeah,
just
it
can't
made
do
the
keef
made the
by
roach
itself.
taste okay.
Like no, it's not about. I needed a substance to be able to stop it from just melting and becoming nothing. Like I had to.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, true.
keef needs to melt on something so that you can get it to the temperature where you can smoke it. Otherwise,
Well,
it just becomes liquid in the water.
yeah, well, you see, this is where planning comes in. You see,
Hmm.
you cannot save your keef until the end. You have to save it till right
Hmm.
before the end,
That shit's
so
always
that
break
you
in
have
case of
that.
emergency.
Yeah,
Like,
but that is the emergency. Know that you're about to be out, and be like,
mhm.
hey, it's time, and then
Keep trying
save that one
a little
nugget
bit.
that you can
Right.
break off little bits of to cover the bottom and smoke your keef. That's
I imagine
exactly
you
how I
have
do
I
it.
imagine you have like a little small version of the '90s. What is it? Firefighter little stations that they have it in every I'm not even speaking. I think somebody just tased me. I don't know what that was. In the apartment complexes, you know how they had what is it? Extinguishers.
Okay.
Just yours is really small and it has a nug in there. It's when you run out of weed, like shit. You take that nug out. It's
Yes, yes.
the
Every
keef nug.
hallway in America had that in the schools. Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had them in all the
Break the
apartment
glass in
complexes.
case of emergency. And they were like, hey, glass isn't a good idea.
That's what it used to be though, but it would break.
Yeah, yeah. And they had a little
But
hammer with it and everything.
right, it's dangerous, but it works.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
now they make
God.
it a plastic that you could punch out.
Mm, I feel like that's better.
Yeah, it's way better. Nobody cuts themselves with that fucking glass. What are you talking about? That shit. You know, it was practical because if you needed to do it, like you don't want to. They made a glass so you don't touch it. You don't go anywhere near it.
Hmm.
And glass is kind of tough and it could take a
But
lot
then
of
they put a
damage.
mini hammer hanging on to it, and
Right.
every kid wanted
That's
to play with it.
every kid did play with it.
The hammers went missing all the time.
Oh, there was never hammers. And but like there
Exactly,
were
they were
every
gone.
but every year the what is it? Fire safety has to come by and check them. So
Yeah,
they
to get
would
a new
replace the
hammer.
hammers. Right. But by the time you know, the hammer theft would end because eventually all the kids had a hammer. And then you're not going to take a second hammer.
Well,
What you need a second hammer for? This
in
thing
case
breaks
you lose
glass.
the first one,
Mm.
it's a backup.
Once I found out that you could take spark plugs and destroy glass with that, like hammers were kind of useless.
That's fair.
Yeah, like you're gonna strain yourself. Forget it. Just carry a spark plug and throw that. Just get some like real smooth ceramic. That'll
I didn't
fix
know
it,
that. I didn't know that happened so easy.
dude. It's crazy. You just throw a spark plug on any piece of glass, it will shatter it instantly.
Hmm.
Like it's crazy how fast it happens. You
The
don't have
more
to
you
throw it
know.
hard. You could just like roll it from the roof, just push it onto the glass. It's going to destroy that glass.
Um,
Molecular science.
Now that we've broken the ice with marijuana, I would like
Hmm.
to take a moment to get serious. I feel
Well,
like the most we can really ask for in America, right, is for
hmm
we're not even asking everybody to be the best American they can at this point.
no, that
Okay?
what we're not.
No, no, we're not
Oh,
because it's far beneath most people. But
hmm.
in light of the two people that have died, My wife came up with a little slogan, and I'm just like, "Yo, I'm a pretty good American." And I'm like,
Pretty.
"I'm yeah, pretty good American," and it's like because we support pretty and good, and you don't have to be the best American in the world to understand what happened with pretty and good. So we're only asking you to be a pretty good American and support pretty good, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
And I was like, babe, that's pretty fucking clever. I like it. So now I like it. I'm gonna use it.
All right.
But also today's podcast is brought to you by the number nine. Nine is the amount of shots
Ooh.
it takes for ice to feel comfortable with your dead corpse.
Also, 9 is how many shots 50 Cent got. And then he became a famous rapper who now trolls Diddy and other famous people. So, flip of the coin. The number 9.
You flip it and put it next to itself, we get 69.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not so bad then.
Right? Look, man. Yep. What these people are doing is pretty fucked up. I'm not going to lie to you. I see it every day. And then I also see congressional hearings where politicians make fucking fools of themselves. I didn't like when I was a kid, I used to hate watching those because they're so
Mhm.
boring. Because it was just lawyers talking to other lawyers about like, hey man, you broke the law. And
Yeah.
he's like, I didn't break the law. Prove it. He's like, well, you did this, this, and this, and that's fucking against the law. And he's like, yeah, but I was in a special counsel that was allowed to do that. And it was like, yeah, but that counsel is now in jail. It's like,
Yeah.
ah. And I was like, okay, this is cool, but it's boring. I'm out. And now I'm getting older, so I'm starting to peek into this kind of shit. And these guys are. I'm talking about both sides of the aisle, by the way. I'm I'm unbiased when it comes to all this bullshit. I try to be, but they're both like doing just TikTok clips, man. It's fucking sad. It's sad. Like,
What do you mean?
I mean, they're both just like doing hype clips for the internet. That's all they're doing. These congressional hearings, just like they're trying to catch them for doing fucking illegal shit. They're trying to put like, usually it's both sides to try to like either no, condemn or to bring into the light something good that they did. Whoever they're like bringing into the hearing. Usually it's to eat them alive, but that's
Mhm.
not what it is anymore. Now it's just a kind of a shit show to like show people on Instagram that the one side is right and the other side is wrong, whatever it may be. That shit is whack. Shit is whack. It's like the Congress has become fucking reality TV, dude. It's kind of fucking disgusting.
Almost like everything Trump has done with his presidency.
Hmm.
It's all been like super shitty except for it's real life.
Yeah, it's for real. But hey, what was that? What was that sound?
It was my phone.
Wow,
it
we're doing a
it buzzed
professional
really
style,
loud.
not good podcast. All right, we have to keep our standards up, and your phone's just going off. Who
Yep.
was it?
It was somebody else being live on a show. If you want to shout them
Oh,
out, we can do that.
all right. Well, why don't we give them advertisement while we're over here blowing it as a team?
I mean, or you could just, act like a regular person and that didn't happen and keep going with your conversation instead of giving it more time.
Yeah, that's
God.
true. Hey! Stop giving up the soup. This is how I feel.
You sup the sup until there's no sup to sup
Why would you leave? Why would you leave anything to sup unless it's bad sup?
for the lessers so they can sup.
Hmm. Hmm.
Haven't you seen the tower?
So, what have you been up to this week, man? How's your daughter? How's her back and such? We need updates on this because you brought it up on the cast too. So,
Her back has been feeling really shitty.
okay, makes
Um,
sense.
she was back in school for like a week, and the last couple of days we took her out because everywhere in every group that Natalie's on, people are like, "How is she back in school already?" My kid was out of school for like 3 months before they could make it through a whole day of sitting through that shit. and then the school wasn't doing what they were supposed to do accommodation wise. They were supposed to be, letting her sit in the class that ended until the door to the next one is open because it's not always ready when you get there, and she just can't stand around like that right now. So
Right.
they weren't doing that. One of the teachers made a really gross remark to her. She asked her if she had completed the work while she was on break, and
Okay.
she was just like, no. He was like, I have students like you that ask for work for when they're not here and then they just don't do it. So why do you even ask for the work? First of all, lady, she wasn't on a break. She was on medical leave during break. Okay. She wasn't having a happy Merry Christmas. She was laying in pain and didn't even want to open presents. All right. The fact that the people told us that she could go back to the school is the only reason she's in school right now and starting to do the makeup work after school. We weren't going to make her do that shit before she was expected to be there. Um, so anyway, she like emailed us and like, uh, sent it to like the principal and a couple other teachers and shit, and and would just complaining about Catherine being lethargic and not uh getting stuff done in class and hadn't turned in any of her work from being on break. And we're like, and then that's when we were talking about that, Catherine came up to us and told us what the teacher said to her about being one of those students that just doesn't do the work when you're giving it on your time off, like she was on some extra long vacation. So we would
If I
like to
can
have,
interject,
yeah,
what a cunt.
yeah, so I would like to have some words with the principal. um Natalie was like, I don't want it to seem like we're avoiding the teacher. I'm like, no, 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 you see, baby, when you have a problem with a cunt like that, you go straight to the boss. You don't even fuck around with the bullshit. She can take this however she wants. She's not going to talk to our kid that way when she just got sliced the fuck open. All right.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Not every teacher's great, and some
Yeah.
are got bad attitudes. You don't know. Maybe her husband beat the shit out of her that night, and she was like, "If I do this, I could instill some fear in this kid to continue to do her work." You don't know what the situation. You never know. And for sure, she's in the wrong for fucking with a kid that just had her back surgery. That's fucked up.
Then how about we don't give her any excuses? She can fuck off.
Ah,
I don't need the benefit of the doubt.
yep,
I don't care
you
about her
do.
home life situation because she's supposed to be professional at work. So
Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
Mm. Well, I get it. You're the pops,
Yeah.
but I like to see it from all the angles.
That's a really shitty angle.
Yeah, well, hey, she probably didn't get beat by her husband. She probably was just being an asshole
Yeah.
that day. If I'm gonna guess, I'm just saying, I'm gonna put this perspective out there.
I don't know. It is a Christian school. Who
Maybe,
knows? He
maybe
might
they're
be
Italian.
might be giving her the lashings at home.
Let's hope not. God forbid.
But that was Cat's update. Let's see here.
All right.
What about you? Give me a thing. What do you be? Whoa, tell me about the races.
The races. The races were a so me and my brother. Well, the Mario was gone early in the morning. A bunch of people were supposed to come out. Everybody bailed.
Of course.
Which I'm like, all right, chilling. We brought out some. I'm doing this new Truly and tequila kick. I'm getting off of the Buffalo Trace and beers, and so I'm like, all right. So we brought a little bit. The last of the tequila, 12 of the Trulies. Mario brought himself a 12 of beers, and we brought some chopped sandwiches. And then we got to see that racetrack has to be one of the most beautiful places in all of South Florida, and nobody ever goes there. And it's so sad
Why not?
because it's never open. It's only open for like the races, right?
Oh, okay.
And when it's open for the races, like a NASCAR, dude, it has to be the most beautiful like NASCAR course. Like when they used to end the NASCAR run in the Homestead 500, but they don't do it anymore. They end it somewhere else. I think Talladega
Mhm.
or somewhere, Alabama, right?
Alabama.
Alabama. But so dude, whenever the photo races come, I forget how like cool. Hold up a second, you can barely hear myself over here. I forget how like cool is the when you go up to that place. Like the photo races are free, so like, but parking is
What?
$10.
Oh,
They're
okay.
free. They don't cost any money. If you can stack up people in the car, you can come in a van with like 20 domes, and parking is still only $10. And they're just like, "How many are you? Take the bands because the race is free. It's
Yeah.
always free." So they do like their own little Formula One shit at the end, and that's usually the cool race. But they have like people who are like casuals, rookies, it's all types of divisions and whatnot. But once you get there, the whole place is blue and steel. It's all in the color of blue and steel. It's just giant, what do you call those bleachers? Old school,
Grandstands.
as far as the eye, like on one side of the whole field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's this beautiful racetrack that has every kind of thing that a racetrack can need: a chicane, hard pin turns, and it's also like it's all inside of the giant ring, right? Because it's a NASCAR track.
Okay, yeah,
Inside of the
yeah.
NASCAR track, there's a gangster ass like Formula One style like track, right?
That
But
just really puts into perspective how big those tracks are.
those tracks are fucking huge, man. They're really big, and
Isn't it
they're
a
going
mile
super
per lap?
fast, dude. It's insane because it's like, yes, and it's what you do a ring, right? You're going like two,
Yeah.
and your car's not really attached to the floor. It is, but kinda, and you have to go faster and stay up and keep the push down on your fucking vehicle as hard as you can. These things are boxes. They're not like they don't have wings to push them down, right? So like they're barely holding on. The wind drift is a real thing. And then possibly these assholes behind you are just gonna knock you the fuck out while you're all going 200.
Yeah.
It's out of control. Either way. So we start walking from under the grandstands, which is like this beautiful steel structure. The whole place is in these weird deco colors that are off the chain. It's like the buildings are all the color of the orange of my like logo here, right?
Okay.
Everything else is light blue, teal, and high pink. And it's like all the bars where the
Huh.
people are they're waving the flag, all
Yeah.
of those are pink. All the seats are light blue. All the rows are light blue. And then you got this weird box that looks like it's from the fucking 70s where they used to do horse races. It's crazy. And under it has its own rows of like different multicolored purple, yellow, and white seats. They're like special, but they're like suspended in the air like 50 stories. Something crazy. These
Jeez.
stands go up forever. It's
Yeah.
got to be at least, the stands got to be like 30 stories up. No, that's too much.
Three
It's got
stories,
to
you mean?
be, no, it's way more than 3 stories. It's got to be at least 15 stories, at least 15 stories high. So like, dude, walking up them sucks. When we were younger, we would walk up them every time because we didn't know there was an elevator. When we found the elevator, fucking like 5 years ago, we we were like, yes, this is it. And dude, nobody's ever there. Every time we go, we invite everybody because it's empty. We have the run of the place. We literally
Yeah.
like you can literally show up at a barbecue, grill while people are racing, while the race car drivers are hungry inside their cars. You're making steaks for steak sandwiches, and you could just wrap up the food, leave the barbecue, just turn it off, and then like walk off to the grandstands or wherever you want. But the grandstands, dude, the grandstands. You get to all the way to the top. It's the best seat in the house. You see all of the racetrack from the top,
Yeah.
and the best part is the racetrack is cool. The color scheme is all like light blue, teal, pinks, purple, like the yellow. Like I said, all the buildings are the orange of like my logo,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got a weird little VIP thing at the front of the starting line, and then you look outside of the stadium, right? And that's really where the magic is. It's like forest that looks prehistoric. It's like as far as the eye can see, green forest with palm trees peppered in, and then all you see is like the horizon, and it's just the forest going as far as you can see it,
The
all around you.
horizon.
The horizon. That's the whole horizon. What I say?
It just sounded like the whole horizon.
The whole horizon.
Yeah. I was just like,
I
damn,
wish.
son.
No, that shit is awesome, man. It's
It's
really
like the
like
evil
it's like
night of the
when you're
evil
drink.
horrors.
Wait, when is that night? But yeah, dude, we were just drinking tequila and Trulies and getting blasted there in the morning, drinking
Hmm.
slice sandwiches.
Drinking slice
W-
sandwiches.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the Majesty, dude, it was perfect temperature. It was like cold breeze with the warm sun, giant clouds covering it every
Oh,
once
I'd
in a
be out.
while.
Oh, I'd be out.
Oh, it was the best.
That was my favorite time at track, dude. In high school, I'd be chilling because like all I did was throwing. So like until it was javelin, and I only did javelin and discus. So like I only did 2 out of the 3.
Ooh, awesome.
So like fucking I just be chilling there waiting for them to say javelin or discus, report over here, blah 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 blah, whatever heat I was in. And one time I fell the fuck asleep. I fell asleep. My coach came over to the stands like, "What are you
Hilarious.
doing?" He's like, "What are you doing? We gotta go to throw like right now." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." The breeze was
Sorry,
perfect,
man.
man.
I thought I was sleeping surrounded by flowers. Like,
Oh, dude,
damn. Yeah,
it
that's what
was
kind
the
of day it was.
best. Yeah, being up
It
in
was a
the and
perfect day yesterday.
we also had like tents for the stands. So like on a sunny day, we still had shade. So you could we had multiple tents because there was like 40 of us, you know. So fucking I got the everybody's out doing their running events. So I'm chilling in the shade. I just ate my little snack bar that made me so full. I didn't even smoke weed
Hilarious.
yet. This was before I smoked weed.
Right, you got too relaxed. That's what happened. The Lord gave you a little hug and a kiss, and you're like, nighty night.
And then I
Yeah,
went
it
and
was
set
that
a
kind of
PR on Javelin.
nice.
Yeah, I had a power nap. My PR was only like 96. I can't throw far.
Hilarious. You
Yeah.
throw like 2 feet from your feet, like
No. I'm still throwing 96 feet. It's just people like
96 is
the
far.
top tier was like 160, 150. I think by the end of the
Oh
season
damn.
I got to 110. And I think I hit about the same thing with my discus. I was hitting like 115, and the big dogs were doing 135, 140.
Man, we weren't doing any of this. Mm-mm. This was
But
not
I
even an option.
also but I also didn't do a spin, and I only did a couple steps for my javelin. I didn't have like a full on run up and weight transfer into a throw. My coach wanted me to start spinning for discus, so I was getting better at that. And then I just didn't go
Mm.
back the next year. uh, it was good times though. Field was fun. By the time I was done with that season of track and field, I could jog a half mile like it was an actual warm up and be fine, you know, like not even breathing hard. And I was just like, this is
Mm.
awesome. I was 180 pounds, skin and bones, except for the tree trunks in my legs from soccer. Like it was the skinniest I ever was in my life.
Now you take no- now you take shits that are 180 pounds.
Right? That's on a low day.
That's when you get some fiber in them.
Yeah. Let's see here. I have something to bitch about.
Oh, good.
The the scalpers in One Piece have absolutely lost their fucking minds, bro.
Oh, finally something fun out of this. What? Scalping? Tell me more.
Oh my god, you don't know about this?
Mm,
I literally I've had this one for a while now, dude. Scalping in Pokemon has always been a fucking problem, or maybe not
mhm.
always, but in like the last 5 years, significantly
Now,
has been a
one
problem.
second. I need you to explain scalping in like the
I will.
context that you're meaning in.
I'll get into it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. You just sit
You
right
mean
there,
what
baby boy. I got you.
thanks, man. Let me get a pillow.
Yeah.
No. Is it
Yeah.
they're like
Tuck
they're make
into the story.
no, I'm getting comfortable. They're is it they're making fake versions of the cards? Is that what's happening?
Or you could just keep asking questions instead of listening to the thing I told you would answer your question. It's fine.
No, no, don't worry. radio style podcast. I guess I'll shut up for a bit. Carry on.
Yeah, it's my story time, not yours. You already had your story time, bitch. Anyway, so scalping has always been a fucking problem in the last 5 years for Pokemon. And what
Uh-huh.
that means, what literally the next sentence out of my mouth, what that means is
Wait 1 second. I got questions.
that means that one piece of shit gets to the store where they're
Mhm.
restocking, or sometimes they have a machine now for Pokemon, and they will buy out the
Everything.
entire machine and
Yep.
charge double for it,
Yeah, all day.
or
Oh,
triple.
you mean that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're doing what they do for, regular
Everything.
tickets for everything else. They're scalping this
Mhm.
shit now because they can.
Right. Hot
And it's
commodities.
making
It's
it's making
crazy.
it impossible
You
for
want
people that just want to play the game to
Mhm.
get any new cards at all.
Right. You gotta. Yep, that's true. I spent, what was it, for Cisco's for his birthday, because it's around December. I bought one of those Japanese like boxes that has a pack, like all the packs.
Mhm.
That shit cost me $64. I was
Yeah, and
like,
that's because it was Japanese. If you got him an American one, it would have been even more.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they weren't even selling the American ones, and everywhere I went, they didn't have them. So I was like,
Yep.
here's a box of
That's cheap for
Japanese ones.
cards. That's pretty cheap for
Nobody will,
cards.
but nobody. And I told him, I was like, look, they're the Japanese ones, but just don't open it. If you don't open it, some schmuckek is gonna buy it from you in 10 years,
Yeah, or
and then
less.
it'll be worth like way more.
Mhm. Yeah, so I just saw a post on, one of the TCG groups I'm in, and the guy had two cases, right? And when these things drop and they come out MSRP, right? A case is going to be about 1,000, maybe 1,200. That's about a
What
case
comes in
of
a
these things.
what's what comes in a case?
A case is 16 booster boxes, and each booster box has like 24 packs.
Okay, got you. I see that.
So this
I
is
can
this
see
is
that.
like the big daddy. So this is, you
Hmm.
you got
It's the big box,
hella boxes. In
right?
every case, you're guaranteed to get two SP cards because there's only two SPs in that entire case of cards. And there's also a chance at a manga. So you can get a manga if you're opening boxes and you pull a manga or you pull both SPs, the rest of that case is never going to have anything better than those SPs. It's basically a dead case at that point. There's only going
Mhm.
to be alternate arts at that left and secret rares, which are good, but they're not the big dollar
So
fucking shit.
only so the big dollars things come in every case. So how much, like, say, what is the biggest one? What does that sell for?
You mean like what's currently the most expensive case?
No, not case, the card. Because you said there's two SP cards in every case. And those are the most expensive cards, right?
No, no, no. The manga is by far the most expensive one if you get the manga because it's a one out of the entire case chance. And
Oh,
it's
so
not,
there's
and
a
it's not,
manga
and that's
card.
not, and that's not guaranteed per case. That's a maybe. That's
Okay,
a
say forget the
maybe per
so
case that you get a
it's a roll.
manga.
So buying a case is a roll the dice at one of these cards. But say you don't get that
Mm-hmm.
card. So you say you get the SP. So what does an SP
Mm-hmm.
go for?
Though that varies from it could usually I feel bottom end would be about $100.
What's the top end?
Maybe 70 would be low end. I know I have a Zoro one that's worth like $500 right now.
Okay. And what
Let me double check that for you because I can actually look that one up. Zoro
top.
SP. Five hundred and
What's
twenty
the
dollars is what mine's worth. There's another alternate art Zoro card that's worth $940. These cards can range into the multi thousands, tens of
so
thousands.
you can uh you can roll out by opening the whole thing, and then possibly by those two, you can have paid for the whole set, and then
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
sell
Yeah,
really
let's
cheap.
let's say for pretend you got like the best case in the world in the first two boxes you took out, you got both SPs. That
Right.
means that the other 14 boxes that you could still sell for full price, even though you know there's no chance they have SPs in them. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that all cut out
Find
whatever you
scratch
just said.
offs. Also, I'm saying that you don't know what they are. You know?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you have no
And so,
idea.
like, you don't know, you buy the case, but you don't know where they are really. Now you open
Exactly.
the and they're in that. That's
Hold on, you're
probably
cutting
somewhere
out.
random.
You're cutting out.
Damn it. Let me try this.
Yeah, you keep roboticking.
Sit.
Nope.
Can you even hear me still?
I heard all that.
You got that. All right. How do I fix this roboticism?
Are you
Doop, doop,
leaning
doop.
back and forward, or are you staying consistently at one spot away from the mic?
Well, I'm holding it to my face.
I don't know then.
I'm gonna do this. Let's try this. You'll hear me from over here.
Yeah, it cut out for just a second, but I heard the rest of it.
All right. Let's try this. I'm just gonna leave the mic there, and I'm just gonna sound like I'm further from it.
Okay.
I'll roll up a little closer.
Maybe leave and come back because it's acting really shitty all of a sudden.
Oh, we'll be right back after these messages. I'll kill you, producer. Maybe I spilled too much beer on this mic.
You burp too much into it, you mean?
Like that.
All right, close your entire browser and then come back in again.
Still happening?
Yeah. This podcast is brought to you by Puffco. You want to get smacked without having to use a goddamn torch? You can get a Puffco, man. A Puffco Peak. They will elevate your sessions in a heartbeat.
Check.
Puffco. I hear you. It says you're talking. Were you still talking? Oh, God. I'm going to try mine.
On this.
Hello.
What up?
All right, that sounds better.
All right, good.
Could possibly be me the problem.
No. I'm going back to
Anyway.
holding the mic. I feel like a child just having my face like about to blow it. You know? So what were we talking about? One Piece cars. That's right. So this is finally getting interesting because I have no share in the stake. But if you really wanted to get like those cases, you could just become one of their sponsors.
I know. Hold on. We're not done with this tale. Okay. I told you remember, do you remember the price I told you roughly for MSRP coming when they first dropped? 1,000 to 1 to 1,200. Maybe a little inflation will push it 14. Okay, if people are getting greedy, right? So this set that dropped right before this one, which was a month or two ago, at most, maybe 3 months ago, was like the last set before this brand new one. Dude had 2 cases of it, and he wanted 7.6 for it.
Did my whistle come through?
No, it didn't. 7.6 thousand fucking dollars for 2 cases that should cost you 2 to 2.4.
How about that time?
Nope. It's too high pitch. It's going to cut it out. Yeah. If I knew how to better adjust stuff, I could help you do that to where it would leave your whistles in, but I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay, so it's an adjustment period, huh? All right.
Yeah, there's like a threshold when you put on filters to your shit. I'm also using a program for that, so honestly, I don't know how to. Yeah, we'll figure that out another time. There should be a way to let people hear you whistle. Did that cut out, or did you hear some of it? Hello? Did you fucking mute yourself now? Did my microphone stop working? Hello? Hello? Oh, I can hear myself. Olavo. You're the lobster on the loose. Heard that.
Yeah, sick. That's all that matters. Fuck whistles.
But yeah, so this guy had fucking 2 cases that are worth 2,000, at most 2,500, and
Right, for 76.
for
That's why I went.
76, dude. So obviously, I was just like, well, I'm just gonna be an asshole because he's being an asshole by charging people that much money. So
Oh
I
no.
was, yeah, I was just like, hey, how about you charge, like a reasonable price, you piece of shit? And they're like, oh, have a great day. I'm like, nah, you can fuck right off. What would make me have a great day is if you had real prices on your shit. And then they were just
Mhm.
like, oh, have a good one. And I'm just like, no, you don't
Like,
understand me. I hope you fuck off and all your cards burn. You
mm,
are a scamming piece of trash. And I was just, and they were like, oh, haha, thank you. They kept trying to be, cutesy and being like, oh, this is rage. I'm just rage baiting this guy. This is perfect. And I'm just like, no. I'm literally just calling attention to the fact that you're scamming everybody. And I will keep doing it as long as you cheap trying to be cute. Eventually, my will outlasted his, and it was pretty great. But I
you
had so much fun.
lost your whole ass. Com This
No.
guy
You don't
just
understand that
complaining
I
to
had
this
fun.
guy. I know, no, I get it. I understand the joy and the vitriol of being like, "You're a fucking piece of." Yeah, I get it. But that guy and that shit, somebody's gonna buy it for 7. Somebody for sure will.
Oh yeah, but
And
I
that
made sure
sucks.
everybody knew in the comments that it was worth 2.4.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of people that don't know anything about it and they're just getting into it. And somebody
right,
with a
that's
lot
true.
of money that has no idea what's going on sees that and goes, "Oh my god, is that a good deal?" And then I'm just like, "Hey, just so you know, this is how much they are at drop. This piece of shit is wanting triple their value, bro. That is don't buy his shit." And my only goal in calling out any of them is literally, guys, if you stop buying from the scalpers, they can't scalp and they lose all their money. They will literally go fucking bankrupt doing this shit and possibly lose their houses because they invested all their shit into buying up all of our cards. So like, I'm just saying, if you want to really fuck over some scalpers, man, find out every person that has them set to those crazy prices. Never fucking buy that shit. Let it sit there. If it sits there long enough, they can't sell it. They gotta drop the price to offload their shit. It's basic, like fuck. Why are people ruining it for themselves? And the problem is the scalpers will buy off of each other to jack the prices up. They have been caught buying the cards for an outrageous price, and then they buy them. They made a deal with each other and they buy them back at the same ridiculous price, so nobody lost money. And now the cards are being sold, the last sold price is super high, so now the market value keeps going up online because these ones are being sold. So like they're inflating the market outrageously on top of it. So you have to know how much the shit actually costs, or you're gonna get fucked over, man. I went into Walmart, and I guess I just so happened to be there on the day they fucking restock, dude. And I didn't have any fucking money, but
Mhm.
I was just like, yo, restock day. And they had a fucking whole set of the blister packs from the brand new set. They had these illustration packs, which, dude, these illustration packs, If you ever get your hands on one, that's a good present for a TCG person because they come with the new set and 2 packs of a set called the Best, and every card from the Best is some kind of foil metallic-y shiny card, like almost every single card. And then on top of that, you can get hits from that extra. They are literally the best. They look amazing. Some of the foil on it will look like the Jolly Roger holographic, dude. I'm like, man. Anyway, so like they're super dope illustration sets. They had a couple of those. They had a couple of the brand new Devil Fruit boxes that because they already had the Gum Gum and the Flare, and now they have the Op Fruit. And I was like, damn, son. So once the ladies finished up the stock, this guy was waiting in line, and he was just like, "Oh, do they have any illustration packs? I really need prizes for this weekend." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I run a game shop over here, and they canceled my order. I'm a distributor, and they keep canceling my order." So back to you saying become a distributor, they keep canceling distributors' orders.
Oh, yeah, okay, but this is the thing about that kind of shit. Because I used to get furious about it too with concert tickets. I used to get real mad at Ticketmaster and whatnot. And the fault is of the giant company. It's just, but that's not going to fix anything. You know, people will scalp when they scalp. You can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank God. Like you used to be able to go to concert for $35, and then
Right.
inside they would rob you blind. You'd spend like $200, some gear, on food and drink.
Yeah, food
You know,
especially.
oh my God, they would rob you. So like, but you would gladly do it because you're like, hey, I'm out here. This is a festival. This is what we do,
Yep.
and you get blasted. It's the most fun. And then Ticketmaster has a stranglehold on everything. They sell it to companies that literally buy it by the hundreds of thousands, and then do pre-sales on them where they jack up the prices as much as they want because they own the all of the tickets. You know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
There's no way to stop it. And the card world is happening the same way. That guy's just going to a Walmart or a Target or one of these like that burp came through.
Yeah. And no, you
So
can't get cases that way. You cannot
you
buy
can
cases that way
no.
from them. Nope.
So you have
You
to
can
become. So
he's
what you have
either
to
a
do is become a
distributor
distributor.
himself getting these cases and then
Right.
doing the scalping,
Right. Yeah. All day.
or he
But
has a
like,
friend he's paying off in a shop that gets cases. You know what I'm saying?
right. Or he's got a small shop. Yeah. Where that like he buys it probably for like you said like probably 1,500 on the average,
Oh
and
no, if
he's
he's
probably like you as
distributor,
many
he's
as you
getting them for under 1,000.
right. No, but he's buying them. Like the guy say he's not the distributor, so he's probably paying 15 for it. So the guy he's like, hey man, every one of these you bring in, I'll give you 15. So he's like, all right, bet. These are hot commodities, so you got to bring two. It's like, all right, fine, you're robbing me. So he probably brings 3 cases, and he's like, all right, 6. And he's like, all right, here's 6, but here's 5 because it's 3 of them. Fuck you. And he's like, all
I'm
right,
gonna say
deal.
that math did
So
math, yeah.
right. So you're like, all right, you got to give me a break on the last one. It's like, all right, bet. Boom. Every month, this guy makes 5 Gs. He makes his money off of 3 Gs, right? He's made his profit that he needs, and he's got a couple for the kids, you know. So he's still gonna make what I call in the drug dealer the nickel and dime bags, right? But you're still selling it on the WAP. They're selling it like drugs. It's fucking exactly what it is, but gambling for children and
Yep.
adults, right? So you just gotta. It's just a game, man. Can't get upset at these guys. They're just playing the game. You want them, you can get them. If you pay for the sponsorship, they will give you a discount on what you can buy, right? So you could pay for the stack for the set, and then you can start pushing them yourself and undermining the prices. That's how you bring the price down, and then
No,
you'll
I
get
know.
rid of and then you'll like truly, that's good business because right now
Listen,
everybody's
the
thinking like
only
every.
there is a flaw with your plan. You
I'm listening.
cannot guarantee who is buying those off you.
Doesn't matter.
So yeah, it does because you buy them. Like you get the shit, right? You and you're like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm gonna bring this to the people. The people that deserve this, we're getting
Right.
good prices. All the scalpers buy your shit anyway and sell them for the exact same shit that was happening before.
Mm,
So
mm.
like if you can find a way to like only sell to people that come to stores, be like, hey man, when you have product and when you run out of product, let me know. Let me come chill around the store. You know, I'll help out your customers. They'll come in to play more because there's shit available with the person chilling there type shit.
You can become yeah, you can be a vendor. You can go around and like vent to the stores, but they're already
No,
distributors. So
I don't
like
mean to the store. I mean my store has a problem of his orders do not come through. He had an order, he got barely anything for the pre-release for the new set with like half the order he was supposed to get, and then he was supposed to get a re-up for the release day the next week. The order was completely canceled. And he didn't cancel it. They keep doing that to all the smaller people. They keep canceling their orders.
yeah,
So like
it's a
he
hot
can't
commodity
get
right
them.
now.
Well, it's yeah. So like
It's what it is. It's hot sauce.
distributors can't even get him, and he just like leveled up as a distributor. So like he wasn't basic anymore. He was like the next tier finally, and he's
Right, yeah.
still getting fucked over. So like even if I
Right, of
start
course.
that journey, it's
That's the
gonna be
game.
hard. But
Well,
if I
no, this is the
do,
thing, like you didn't
I
let me
wouldn't
finish.
be.
So the whole point is, say you buy it for you pay into the thing, whatever it may be, it's probably like 500 or 600 bucks to get the license from them. And then they'll give you the discount. They're like, "All right, you rep us now."
Hmm.
So you could buy they'll give you the catalog. This is what it costs. 2 cases is this, 10 cases is this,
Hmm.
and you'll
Hold
be
on
like,
one
"Okay, I'm gonna
second.
start off with
Leo
just a
just popped
case."
up.
Right.
What?
Adorable
No, buddy, I'm working right now,
Leonidas.
buddy.
I love him so much.
He just got so mad at me because I said I can't play. He wants me to play Astrobot with him.
Sick. That game is
Yeah.
awesome. I got game of the year, ridiculous, but it is an incredible game. I cannot deny that.
Yeah,
It is super
we're
fun.
in the middle of 100%ing it.
Oh, sick. When you do 100% it,
Hmm.
I'm looking left and right. You can't see it because it's over radio. But there's extra levels.
After you 100% it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Well, great.
You
That's
just
I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna piss me off.
hilarious. I'm glad. I'm glad.
It already takes so long, bro, to get
Dude,
everything.
really? Mm-mm. I loved it.
Yes.
I loved it. I flew through that game. I think I beat it in
I
like
flew through the game, but 100%ing it?
getting all the stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that you're really good at video games. Maybe you should be the streamer. I keep
No,
telling you that and you don't listen to me.
people,
Like you
dude.
could literally be
I'm
making
telling
money
you.
right now
Like,
from your
oh,
couch.
well, before I forget. So you buy the case, right? You become a distributor. You say you buy a case.
Hmm.
So this guy's selling whatever he's selling. So you undercut whatever you sell at his half price, right? So that way, if he does scoop you, whatever, you made your profit. But if he doesn't scoop you, it's a cheaper alternative to what he's doing. So you always there'll be people that do that. So there'll always be like the middle ground of the people that want to get rid of their equipment fast, or do you want to hold on to it where it becomes more profitable in the future? Either way, it works. You just can't open them yourself.
Yeah.
You got to keep them dolo.
Yeah.
So as long as you're doing that,
Well,
then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's just money in the bank.
Only keep what you can from profit if you want type
Right.
shit.
Right. No, you try to sell everything, and whatever you can't sell, you put away, and then you
Then
bring it back in the sale to be like, oh,
that's
special thing.
somebody that's selling something that they don't have any intention of collecting. I have every intention of collecting. So
Right. Yes, but like this is selling
completely not
for
opening anything isn't feasible
right.
for my
That's
business plan. But
well, you can dictate like one or two to be opened, but like
well, that's what I'm
the
saying.
rest of the case has to
I
be for the
wouldn't be
push.
fucking yeah, I wouldn't be going completely, nothing. Would have a little something.
Right, but you better watch out. That $1,000 goes away real fast.
Yeah, but that also, but like you said, I'm not if okay. So if I'm getting these shit like at cost, let's say they get them for under $100 a box themselves. I don't know what you get as a distributor. I just know that when you get them in your store, usually they sell them for 110, 115, or 120. So I'm assuming they get them
Okay.
for like 90.
No, they probably get it for cheaper than that. They're
Oh yeah, because they
probably so
usually
they're
do
selling for
double, right?
120.
They
Yeah, so
probably
it's
get them for
probably
60.
60 a piece. It's probably
Yeah.
less, probably like 50 a piece. If you get the case, right, you're getting 24 of them. So
Hmm.
you're paying 1,000 on the top. So you're probably if you sell them by the
Oh
box,
my god,
you're
I'd
probably
become a
gonna
monster unless they tell me I have a minimum number I have to charge. I'd be selling them barely more than what I'm buying them for. I don't need to
that's
make a
crazy.
bunch of money off of it.
You should. You went out and you bought the product. It's at scarce supply. What are you even talking about? That's the whole point of being the distributor. We're trying to make money out here. We're not for the
No,
fan
no,
for
no,
the
no.
good of for the fun of
You're
the
trying to
sport.
make money. I want to
Yes.
bring I no, my goal would be to
Mm.
bring shit to the people that actually enjoy the collecting and the hobby.
Yeah.
Like I don't
By
care if you
making
only want to collect cards. I don't care if you only want to play the game. But I want to make it accessible for everybody and not only the rich ass people can get cards. You know? Like
right.
that's what
Yeah,
I
yeah. Right. And you do that by undercutting the people that are selling it at max price. The reason to not make a profit doesn't make any sense. You
I
make a
didn't say
profit so
not make a profit. I said I don't need
you
to make a
continue
huge profit.
right, exactly. You don't got to make max profit. I never said that. I'm just saying that like you have to make a profit to continue the cycle. It has
Well,
to
that's
be
what I'm saying. Like
self-propelling.
we just said they were probably getting them for like 50, 60, right? So if everywhere else is
Probably
selling
cheaper.
110 minimum,
I feel like they're getting
okay,
more for
but
like 24 bucks.
even better, right? Like that's kind of
Right.
irrelevant at this point. My point is if everywhere else is starting at 110 at the lowest, 115, I'll just sell them for 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That no, you would
because
sell them
I'm
for
still
75
making that low. Like
because
see,
you
you went even lower than I just said and you said I was
right.
crazy.
No, 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 no. Yeah, you are crazy, and so am I. But that's
Yeah.
besides what we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
but
That has
no,
nothing to
no,
do
no,
with
no,
it.
no, 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 it doesn't. It's exactly what I was talking about. And you were just like, well, you can't just not make a profit. That's exactly what I was talking about. Was 20,
Right,
$30 over what I'm paying is all the more I would
right, right,
charge
right.
for them. And that's
But like,
exactly what you're
if you're
saying now.
no,
You
I'm
just,
saying
yes, it
if you're
is.
buying it, if you know, because if you, I'm going
I
off of the
said
math.
100. I
So
said
if you're saying
100
a
and you said
thousand,
75.
right?
Okay.
But you're saying what you're saying what they're selling online, right?
No, no,
How
no.
much do you
That's
at
shops
the
that I know.
store?
Online,
No,
they're selling them for
at a
fucking $250 now.
oof,
That's
crazy.
what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so
There's like it's a product worth 115
hmm,
and the set that just came out is already online on for sale for 250. You can't get it
right.
for less than 2 fucking 50.
So
And that's
imagine you sell it
disgusting.
for 75, right? Now
Yeah.
listen, imagine you get it for you get say you buy the 1,000, right?
Mhm.
24 for 24, or say they're 50 even.
16.
Say they're 50, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, 20.
Uh,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, just right. I'm going off of the math. Sorry,
Yeah. No, no, no.
I'm
I
just
forgot
trying
what you were
to
talking
math it
about. I
out.
thought you were talking about how many boxes and I was like there's 16 boxes.
Okay, right.
But you were
So
talking about the
16
price
boxes
per
in the case.
box. Yeah.
Right. So say you get them 50 per, you sell them for 75. That's 25 on the top. You're making 50% profit on each, right?
Mhm.
And not only are you selling them cheaper than everybody else, they're gonna fly out of your fucking hands.
I know.
The
That's exactly what I
distributor
said.
is the distributor. Yeah, you said for a bill. A bill is close enough where everybody else is making their profit, you know. But if you're selling for 75, like barely making a profit, they'll fly off the
I
walls.
only
The
I only said
literally
a bill.
the
Hold
one piece
on.
distributors will call you and be like, "Here's." They'll start giving you credit.
Yeah. Listen, I only went up to a bill because you made me think that my barely making over what I paid for it was a bad idea. And you said
No,
the
I thought you were
exact
gonna be
number I
like
was
a
thinking of.
dollar.
No,
I was
no, no.
thinking like a
I meant
dollar
make a
over it. And
profit,
I'm like, come
but
on,
not
man. You
fucking
gotta.
yeah,
You
no, no, no,
can't
no,
make
no, no.
nothing.
Yeah, no, no, no. I
Right.
meant just make a small profit instead of a huge
Right. Yeah.
profit.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, we
We're
were on the
arguing
same
in the
page the
same
whole time.
direction. Damn it. I
I'm
told you
just
we're
trying
crazy and you're not listening to me.
to I'm just trying to get you to realize that I was on your
Uh,
page the whole time.
right.
That you
Good.
was
Good.
fighting me.
I'm not fighting you. I'm not. This isn't a fight. This is a loud, boisterous, passionate agreement.
Cheers. Cheers to that.
One Piece. You guys truly love
Oh,
it.
heck.
I really
I
don't give a shit, except for the anime. I love the anime.
the cards are
Oh,
so
dude.
pretty. Like
Speaking
the
of
impact scenes from the show are so good, and they capture that so well on some of these cards that it's beautiful.
dude, speaking of being good at video games, oh my god. I've become something really gross in Mortal Kombat. It's not cool anymore. It's it's kind of devastating.
I wish you would make content, bro. You don't have to have your face in
Dude,
any of it. In any of
I
it.
I've been collecting quitalities for a while now, and it says in the game, it says I've been playing the game for 2 days straight and, like, 19 hours. I have 427 quitality like, people have quit fighting me.
Mhm.
They just
Do you
they turn
record
off the
them?
PlayStation. Yes,
Yeah,
and I keep a
start
picture.
start posting that. Just that. Be like, "Oh, here's today's quintalities," and just, like,
Oh, yeah,
literally
I'm
start a
farming them.
count. Just, like, be like, "Hey, this is day 1 of showing y'all quintalities," and then
You have no
every
idea.
single day, just show them, like, that day's worth of ones that you got.
Dude, for the last, like, 100 and I haven't been doing them. I've been doing them incorrectly for so long, but for, like, the last 120, I have been, like, documenting them. It's I have a huge file of quitalities. It's crazy. Just people giving up
Uh
because, in the game, when you're really good at it, what happens is your strike lands, right? You trick the
mhm.
person, right? Trickery. Your strike lands, and then you do this crazy ultimate combo that doesn't stop the punishment until you've almost killed me, and then you trick me again, and then you do it again, and then there's no way for me to beat you. That's how all of the top guys play this game. Now, I hate that. I've never liked that about Mortal Kombat. That this shouldn't be like Marvel vs. Capcom. So all I've learned is how to down punch you and down kick you fast enough to stop you from doing what you're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
And then I do weird set combos that don't let you do your breaker. And then I just grab you a lot. And then they quit because they're like, what the fuck? How is he stopping all of this? So that's how I've been playing.
You gotta come up
I'm
with a
getting
cool name, dude.
this
Counterman's
is my
too on the
tag right now.
nose.
What?
No,
Counterman? No. This is
no. Listen, I said you need to post this as a content thing, so you need to come up with a name
Mm,
for that account. And I said Counterman is too on the nose, so you can't call yourself
there
that.
you go. Okay. What about the
You could literally
fucking damn
call yourself the king of quitality.
the King Quitalities? Man, I'm hunting them. I feel like I'm the crocodile hunter of Quitalities.
Quitality hunter.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking after them, dude. That's all I really want. I want you to quit. There's nothing better than somebody like I keep my mic up, right?
Yeah.
So nobody hears me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. A lot of
Mhm.
people, excuse me, a lot of people, they blast music and some of them rap. So I go, boo, your tracks are whack. And then they stop because they're doing a stream.
Yeah.
So when in their song, I go, your tracks are whack. On their stream, they hate it. So they're like, okay, bitch, I'll fuck you up.
My
And I'm
god,
like, all right.
yes. You
And
understand
then,
the hours I would put into watching your shit already if you showed me
dude,
that?
it's I'm so devastated. I'm very quiet, and then I'm always like jovial. I'm like, good game. Even when I
Yeah.
lose, I'm like,
Yeah.
that was fun, dude.
You gotta make sure
Like,
whatever the
they're like,
recording
you're a
is
bitch,
has
you're a
your
bitch, you're a
audio
bitch,
and theirs because you gotta post all that.
dude.
You might have to
That,
bleep out their shit, but you know.
right, dude. Their audio is when I hear somebody, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
because I've been
You're
playing the
like, I
rank matches
got
for so long,
one.
dude. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got one on the line. Time to reel it in. You know, dude. My technique is really devastating to these assholes. They really hate it. Some of them are
Yeah.
really intelligent. They learn real fast, and then they evolve, and they're scary, and that's cool. So like I've been playing so long in the rank matches that I'm like, damn, dude, what the fuck? Like I'm fighting amongst demons. They're all monsters. And I'm down
Yeah.
punching my way to victory, dude. I'm down punching to grab it so good. Nobody sees it coming. It's the third one. The third one, they're like, he did two. There won't be a third. There is. There is a third one.
Good things come in threes, baby.
Yeah, yeah. That's good
In this
rhythm.
case, they bring you to your knees. Let's go.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, he's gonna do Dude, like straight up, like these down punches are devastating to these people because they want to set something up and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna do this," and no, I'm not. I'm gonna do
I've
another down punch.
I've been a believer in your dick punch since the first time you showed it to me, okay?
Dude, I'm
I
telling you,
was
it works in every game. Every game.
the
Every
first
single
time
game that's ever.
yeah, the first time you showed me that shit, I was like, "Yo, that is so solid," and I love it.
Dude, I'm telling
And
you,
you
I
could
could
see
train you
people
to be
rage on
intense.
their controllers when after they would get fucked like stopped so many times.
Oh
Because
my
like
god, it's
they
the
because you
best.
guys would like come apart for a second, right? And you would just see their character go like shake real quick and like, yo,
Right.
they
Yeah,
just
they turned
spaz
off the system.
their sticks for a second.
Oh, it's the best. There's nothing better than like you beat the round and then it glitches because they turned off their system, their TV.
Oh
They're like,
damn.
nah, fuck this. I'm going to sleep. It's like, yeah, great.
Folks, that's too fat in a sack. Too fat in a
Too bad to the
sack.
time.
Have a good night, folks. Catch y'all next week for episode 82. Good night.